Yo, what's happening? Wanted to do a short video on the LTT backpack that I purchased about a year ago. First thing is that this is the most I've spent on a backpack that I do not regret buying at all. It's 250 and I live in the States, so total with shipping was around 280. So not bad for the quality of this backpack. As seen in the first clips, I take this bag everywhere, from planes to the bathroom. I don't let this thing out of my sight because of what's in the bag. On this particular trip, I went to New York for the B&H convention, which was awesome in itself to see the tech and the cameras and tech related gear. On this day, I wore the bag the longest I ever have. It was roughly on my back for 5 hours that day. This is going around New York. And when you're in New York, usually you're either riding subways, you're walking around the block, and was always on my back the entire day. I was really surprised how the comfort was throughout the day. Really pleased by that. I'll show you everything I typically carry. There was one day I carried all the things I'm about to show you, but I wish I would have taken a video on this New York Fashion Week because my wife is in the fashion industry. And during this week, I carried 2 outfits for my wife inside my bag for those days. And this included dresses to shoes to jewelry. I left no spare room in those days. And I still had my laptop, the cameras, because I'm taking pictures of her for her outfits for her fashion page. In the bag, I usually have MacBook, a Sony A7iii with an external flash, a G7 III camera, and then I have all my charging from basic wall chargers to portable chargers, a few different ways to transfer files and external hard drives, and a pen and a notepad. Now, I don't use the internal water bottle holder because I feel like it takes up too much valuable space inside the bag. The build quality is very good on this bag, from the double stitching to the zippers, the overall material. I have no concern this bag should last me a very, very long time. I am aware of the carabiners. They have not failed on me because I've been really careful since I know about this particular issue. I do love the fact that the inside of the bag is bright orange. It makes finding things so much better. It has enough pockets for most of your needs. You can really weigh this bag down if you wanted to. Overall, this bag is a 10 out of 10 for me. It does exactly what I needed to do and being comfortable as well. All right, this is me just going through the bag, pulling the things I usually carry from day to day. I have this hard case for the Sony A7 III plus the G7X that I carry in. This is nothing too special. It's got a 50mm lens on it with a low aperture. And the G7X is just a fun portable small camera for some vlogging styles or some pictures. It's got a nice little flash on it that pops up from the camera. It's a really good camera. Just like you throw it in your purse. If like you're a girl that does fashion like my wife does, she throws this in her purse and uses this a lot. I carried snacks in here for like the New York week because you're just like on the go all the time. So you need snacks for that week. And obviously, the top bar, this is where the laptop sliders are. Keep the MacBook in here, the charger, and you can keep a switch in here. Also, there's still plenty of room. I usually don't pack it fully out each time I take it out, but there's plenty of space in here too. Here's a microphone for the cameras. Literally everything that, whether it be content creation or you're an IT person, you're going to have plenty of room for your basics things. And look, I don't even have an overhead light on here, and you can see everything you would need to be able to see with this orange inside. Like if I ever had to have to buy another backpack, I want it to be a bright color inside the bag. I do keep a pair of headphones just clipped on the side. That way it doesn't take up space on the inside. This is just for like longer trips or longer plane rides that I carry like headphones that have noise canceling in them. Here I'm just showing off like the double stitching, the double line. Like this bar right here is like super thick and it's got 3 rivets on each side, and the U-shaped straps, which really helps keep the weight off the top of your shoulders, because the bottom of the backpack sits on your like lower back. That way not all the weight is on your shoulders. It's super nice. And then this strap right here is for if you want to slide over top of your luggage bar. And like the mesh, and like it does an okay job for like if you have a sweaty back throughout the day. Like it's not like It's definitely not going to prevent you from sweating. I don't know if there's any backpack out there that's going to do that, but it might help a little bit. And then I also love the metal adjusters. Um, Again, if I have to buy another backpack and they have plastic adjusters, I'm not going to purchase that backpack because I adjust in these things all the time because I'll slide one arm through, and then I have my other side super loose, so it's easier to put on, and then I tighten the one side. So I'm always like constantly adjusting one side of the metal adjusters. And then if you need like just a touch more security, maybe it's harder for like if you have concerns of someone like walking behind you and zipping your things open or open up your zippers, this is a quick little like, you probably feel it. They're trying to fidget in back there to get these apart. But this is also where these carabiners have been failing. The part that moves has been snapping in half. So I've been really careful about, messing with these a lot because you can see it's got a little bit of play in them, and so they'll snap kind of easy. And I was showing you how I put the backpack on, how I was talking about how I adjust one side so much. If that was confusing, if I just said it. Um, One side's real loose, and then I tighten it down, and then strap across the chest, and it's really comfortable. And this is what I'm talking about, the metal straps. I adjust these things so much, so I feel like I would wear out a plastic one relatively quick. So that is a nice feature that they're metal. Hopefully you enjoy this short video. Until next time, peace.